Hey pals, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. I'd also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, previously on Naruto, I'm not gonna lie, when I was thinking about where I was exactly, I was like struggling because I was like, there's like, what, 3 different places we're kind of at? I don't remember if we are at Naruto and B are fighting Madara, or the fake Madara. And then the real Madara is facing the Kage. But I'm not gonna lie, I think we were with Naruto and B in the last episode, but I don't remember. And, oh, wait, yes. I do remember because it was them fighting, and then right when Naruto was like about to get his soul ripped out or whatever, then Kakashi Sensei and Guy Sensei stepped in because they said if anybody is free or once they figure out their battlefront and like root out all the fake Zetsus, they should go reinforce them. Now, my only curiosity at this point is it seems maybe too soon for them to be facing the actual antagonist, even if he's not really Madara. But at the same time, there are so many things that we need to get to, like Kabuto and Suigetsu and Jugo and Sasuke and oh, there was something else. I don't remember. All that to say is that there's a lot that we could explore, but I am curious because this it feels too early to be facing the main antagonist, but I could be wrong. He could slip away. He could have, I don't know, another plan, another part of his plan that we don't know about. I don't know. There's so many options. And it's difficult because I feel tired. It's fine. We're going to get into this episode and I guess find out which battlefront we're on again. I don't remember. Yeah, interesting.
I already know these eyes. See the darkness quite well.
All right. They changed again, so that's new. I'm curious. Maybe this will be a him and Itachi thing, because Itachi ran off somewhere. I know I mentioned that we hadn't gotten this yet, but also I definitely thought we were going to go back to the other fight.
I wouldn't waste any time thinking about that if I were you.
What? Cool. I'm glad that I just mentioned it. We happened to go here.
Karin and Sasuke are alive and still together. Do you really think if we found them, we'd have some kind of touching, emotional reunion?
But what are you guys gonna do when you find out that he left you guys?
Which means that to her, the two of us will just be in the way.
I see. So what do we do? Just keep collecting blades then?
Ah, no way. We're gonna meddle, of course. After all, that's my second favorite pastime after...
Oh, that sounds like him. Because they probably don't even know, like, a war has been started at this point. They just, if I remember correctly, he was like, they were being held, and he thought it was weird that the number of samurai had dwindled, but they didn't actually know why. Okay, so we are getting back here. It was just a brief little pastime in the beginning then. Gotta love our senseis.
Bushier brow sensei, you both came.
I forgot he called him Bushier brow.
Oh, right, him. He's got a Sharingan and a Rinnegan that are linked, left eye to right eye, and there's a rod sticking out of the left side of his chest, and,
Just calm down. You aren't making any sense at all.
His right eye holds a Sharingan, and his left a Rinnegan, and he has the same rods that Pain used. So I see, at least.
Well, you're...
I love the 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 rock sticking out of his chest, but also that's pretty much exactly what he said. I know that he did it to get that off his back, but it also sometimes, you know how when your back hurts, you just need somebody to crack it? That's what that felt like.
Trying to attack him?
Huh?
So painful. I can't believe I'm letting him.
Oh, they don't want to be under his control either. I mean, I'm sure they're all their own spirits. Okay. And then he does that, which is not the same, right, as Madara's different techniques.
I don't know. He doesn't seem to have the tailed beast completely under his control. Maybe that's why.
Why? So he has the people under control, but not the actual tailed beasts themselves.
You've always been like this. That's why that Tanuki One-Tail really hates you. Hey, are you even listening to me, you fool?
The One-Tail,
Don't you dare play possum,
Gaara,
fox.
previous tailed beast.
8 tails and 9 tails are actually fighting.
Tailed beasts can talk to other tailed beasts mind to mind, but it's a rare thing of the amazing kind.
You're babbling again, Naruto.
Oh, they don't realize they're talking. But I loved the convo. That was cute. But also, since they've all came from like the same massive 10-tailed beast, they probably have known each other since they were theoretically born.
Three-headed your way, Naruto!
But it is interesting.
3 is better than what we faced before, and I'm more serious now, too. Hardcore.
But I want to know. I have questions about their relationship and if they're going to be able to talk to them even though they're like under control.
But
Hey, you know what, 9 tails? I believe I'm gonna come after all of that hate that's inside of you too someday.
Aw, did he strike a chord with him after all this time? He's probably too proud to admit it. He's probably a tsundere. Is the Nine-Tails a tsundere?
Naruto! We gotta help.
Guy, we've got our own problems. We need to
Yeah,
help ourselves
and they're
first.
pushing you farther
We're
away.
surrounded.
Of course. But also, I'm sure that I want to hear their thoughts. I'm sure they don't want to be in this situation either, regardless of it's like the tailed beasts or the people that previously hosted them.
Any problems?
None.
I love their dynamic. They are one of the many dynamic duos that I absolutely love in this series. Fancy. Almost like a... I don't know why it's reminds me of Double Dutch, even though they're not jump roping. It's just a line of lightning.
you ought to lend this one strength as well, before it's too late.
I'm not like you, 8 tails. I don't keep wagging my tails at my Jinchuriki time after time.
Are you saying you don't care what happens to Naruto?
Now, I don't know what your previous Jinchuriki have been like, besides maybe Naruto's mom. But I'm sure you haven't had one like Naruto before.
You're here to keep the world in check, but I'm here to keep watch over you.
Okay. I mean, maybe they did mean the same thing, but I'm not sure all of those people said the same thing.
Even he's the same.
He's not. He never has been. So basically, he just hasn't had very good experiences with the people he has encountered in the past.
I have a proper name, you know. I am the handsome monkey king of Suirendo, the king of sage monkeys, bestowed with the priestly title Son from the Sage of Six Paths, the great monkey equal of heaven.
Right, because the Sage of Six Paths has everything to do with this.
Eh?
I also thought the same thing.
Ignore me. You are far too rude.
Eh? Oh, sorry about that.
He's probably never had
seem
somebody
rather genuine for a human.
Yeah, he's probably never had somebody like Naruto.
You have one inside you as well. So that's how you got in. It seems that Kurama has trained you well.
Kurama? Who's Kurama?
Oh no. Oh no.
What? You mean Ninetales has a name too? Oh, I see. His name's Kurama, huh?
This I can't get over.
Only see us
It's really hard for me. This is really hard.
You don't even care if we have names. You
But he also didn't actively try to talk to him before.
He doesn't even care enough about who he is to have a name.
It is not worth living.
Yeah, I still want to know who he is, really.
Exists.
But despite that, he's still forcing you to do whatever he wants.
Okay, crazy person theory here. Is he gonna somehow like free him and be able to use his power too?
Come on! Are you telling me that you, a human, really wants to be friends with a tailed beast?
What's so funny about it? He's so serious, he's not laughing. And he sees the genuineness in his eyes. I love this.
Is completely serious.
Can I just say that before this, I was shouting to my friends about the power of friendship? As I do.
But, what was your name again?
Just call me son. By the way, I ate you. What are you going to do now?
Oh yeah! I forgot about that. What do I do?
What do I do?
At least he is better than the guy in the mask. There is a way to stop me.
Huh?
Just undo these chains and I'll tell you what I mean.
Son!
That's gonna be the end of the episode, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Okay. So I like this episode that even though I know that I mentioned it kind of offhandedly, I'm glad that we do kind of get a little check-in on Sasuke because of course he's going to have to join at some point. His whole goal is to like destroy the leaf or whatever. I don't know how far he's going to get in that regard because maybe he's going to bypass like the whole war and go straight to the leaf. And maybe that's where Itachi is headed. And maybe they're going to have like a little last minute brother moment. I don't know. I am curious about that. I love that we got a little bit of Suigetsu and Jugo, even though they have pretty much no idea any of this is going on. So I don't know how well that's going to go over, but I am curious about that. I also liked that we did go back to this main battle-ish between Naruto, B, and the fake Madara, and that Kakashi and Guy Sensei are there to support and help as best they can. And we get to see a little bit more of them because I absolutely love them. They're such a good dynamic duo. But I do also love that Naruto is getting to understand and know more about tailed beasts and how they interact and how they communicate, and that we even see that despite all of his misgivings, the Ninetales is helping him in his own standoffish roundabout way. He may not directly help him. I'm kind of hoping at the end of this he will maybe more directly help him, but I don't know. It could be because he has like a grudge against, fake Madara, and he's like, I would never want that to happen again. But even just that little bit about him having so much hate towards humans because every major person he's interacted with has basically told him that he is not allowed to be free because he is too dangerous, which in many ways he is. But Also, maybe it's more about like not even giving him the chance to prove otherwise. I'm not really sure if that's what it's about, but maybe it's just the basing judgments on him and not maybe reaching out the way Naruto is so good at doing. But I don't know. I liked the whole interaction, even though it wasn't much of an interaction. And I liked the interaction between Naruto and, is it the 4 tails that he's talking to right now? Or 5 tails? I'm not really sure. But one of the tailed beasts, the Sun, I feel like I'm going to have to look it up because at this point I don't trust their pronunciation. I can't. With the Kurama, I can't. Anyways, I think I'm going to be really excited for these next couple episodes, but my crazy person theory here is that somehow he's going to take in the tailed beast and maybe he'll go one by one and take in the other tailed beast. I'm sure fake Madara will try to stop him at one point once he realizes what he's doing, but maybe the 10 tails will be formed within Naruto and he'll be the one to not only set them all free, but like unify them and use their power to defeat him. But at the same time, I feel like that might be too much of a burden on Naruto. Like having one tailed beast within you is already a lot. But I'm not really sure because he said to take the chains off him, which reminds me of the locks, the gate that the 9 tails is in. So I'm not really sure how this is gonna work. But that's my theory, is that he's gonna take him inside himself like he has the 9 tails. But again, I feel like that might be too much of a burden. I don't know. Plus, doesn't it have to involve some form of sealing jutsu? I know at this point, people have explained it to me that there are multiple types of sealing jutsus. Wouldn't him taking in a tailed beast involve a sealing jutsu? Or is he maybe he's going to lend him some of his chakra, some of his power in order to break him free? I don't know if that makes any sense. That doesn't make any sense. But you know what? Anything is possible in this show. So for now, I'm going to end here and I can't wait for the next episode. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. And until next time, bye.